Probably breath and hair are standard issue, as much a part of the undertaker uniform as the inevitable black suits. "Right this way," he says, and I let him lead me toward the wagon. Flower-bedecked chairs flank the coffin. A young man in work jeans and a t-shirt lugs over a set of portable steps. My undertaker guide offers me his hand. "May I help you up?" "You've got to be kidding." He arches one perfect eyebrow. Does he pluck them, or do they grow that way? The rest of his face is smooth and so hairless I wonder if he waxes instead of shaving. Men in my world don't do this sort of thing, but here in Vegas, anything is possible. "The family rides with the deceased to the grave site. Much easier than walking, yes?" His lips jerk up at the corners as though he's just ordered himself to smile. But his eyes have scanned my legs in a purely businesslike way, and I feel like he's registered both the blister and the stocking run. "We'll walk." "Is there a problem?" A man nudges the undertaker aside, clearly signaling that he'll take it from here. He's short, the top of his head about level with my chin. No black suit for him. He's wearing something charcoal-colored and perfectly tailored. Black shirt, skinny tie, a pair of dark glasses obscuring his eyes. "Annalise, oh my God, you look so much like poor Callie." He takes both of my hands, leans up, and makes a kissing gesture aimed at my cheek, missing by at least an inch. I know who he is, although we've never met. Callie's publicist, Rickon. The man responsible for this whole travesty of a funeral. His touch makes me shudder. His voice is seared into my memory like a brand, casting me back in time to the night I learned of Callie's death. The coroner calls first. He's polite and matter-of-fact. "Is my name Lise Redding, and is Callie Redfern my sister?" Yes, and yes. Most of what he says next flows over me like water, except for the phrases that change everything. "There's been a tragic accident. You're the next of kin." The idea of Callie dead is too surreal for belief. Surely there's some mistake, and she's still out there in the world, busy being Callie. But the words, "I'm sorry for your loss," have been spoken and refuse to be unsaid. Sleep is out of the question. At least 5 times I pick up the phone, planning to call the coroner back to ask if there's a mistake, but every time my hands start shaking and I start pacing the floor instead. It occurs to me that a drink might settle my nerves. Getting the cork out of the wine bottle isn't easy, given the way my hands are behaving, but I manage it in the end. One glass isn't enough. I have another. By the time the phone starts ringing again, I've stopped counting. I sit and stare at the unknown number. The area code is 702, which means somewhere in Nevada. Nobody I want to talk to there. No more news I want to hear. The phone stops ringing and I breathe a sigh of relief. But it starts up again almost immediately. Same number. What if it's Callie, calling to say there was a mistake and she's alive and well? What if it's Callie's daughter? So I answer. There's a male voice on the other end, his voice brisk and impatient. "I'm looking for Lise Redding." "Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?" "I'm terribly sorry. Were you sleeping?" "What do you want?" "Is this Annalise?" "That depends on who's calling." "My name is Rickon. I'm Callie Redfern's publicist. She left me this number in case of emergency. But if Annalise isn't available..." "It's me. I'm Annalise." "Oh, good. You had me worried there for a minute. Since you're listed as next of kin, I had no idea who to call next." Hunching my shoulder to hold the phone against my ear, I go to pour more wine. The bottle is empty. I hold it upside down over my glass and give it a little shake. One lone red drop collects on the lip of the bottle and hangs there. "I just wanted to let you know we have everything well under control," Rickon says. The drop falls, a splotch of color in the bottom of the glass. No more, and I set the bottle down and turn away to the dark window.